So recently, there's been a trend regarding two pairs of buttons, red button and blue button. If you're not familiar with the source of the tweet, then let me explain it. Everyone in the world has to take a private vote by pressing a red button or a blue button. If more than 50% of the people press the blue button, everyone survives. If less than everyone, if less than 50% press the blue button, only people who press the red button survive. Which button would you press? And as you clearly see, blue won by 58%. It's pretty simple and benign, right? Red, you live. Blue, you maybe die, but more than 50% of people and one person press it, no one dies. Nothing big worth causing a controversy or week-long discussion, right? And yet, I am offering my thoughts on the matter because people won't stop talking about the buttons. I will be forward with my thoughts. I pick blue simply because I don't want anyone to die. That's pretty much it. And for each time this poll was conducted, blue keeps winning. Done and done. It's been settled. And we know the answer. No one dies and we can all go home. Except, for some reason, red buttons refuse to take the L. I'm not joking. There's been numerous times of people who support the red button on Twitter making up drastically different scenarios, from flooding rivers to wood chippers to train tracks. They're changing the scenario to be more suitable, to make it more suitable to pick red, and then they're calling people who press blue idiots. And often they're generating essentially AI cope images that are supposed to make it seem that picking blue is the idiotic option and that you're suicidal and stupid, while picking the red button means that you're smart and you know game theory or what other terms they're throwing around to justify it. And then when that's not working, they get angry. And I mean very angry. Like they've been insulted, but no one's been insulting them. It's very clear that they're taking the matter personally. They suddenly get very political. They start mentioning leftists or Democrats or liberals. They start using slurs, and I mean a lot of slurs. They use the term suicidal empathy. I will pull up images, but I'm still learning how to video edit as per my last video. But I assure you, it's not really for the faint of heart if you don't like people being malicious in an arrogant manner. And I know it's Twitter, but often you need to remember there's a thinking person behind that screen that's actively typing that. Like, this is not just bots or people behind this. Anyway, how does this relate? I personally believe that it's the mask. A mask of civility or something similar, if you will, to where they claim to wanting to be good, want to be smart, and they care for society, you know, the high trust that's being thrown about. But with blue constantly winning nonstop, it falls off, and then it reveals true core behind these people. Hate. Well, for a lot of them, it's hate. Some, they just genuinely think that red is just the best chance of survival. But for a lot of people, it's very clear that it's just hate that's driving it. And they make it very clear and obvious. They project themselves onto the buttons and they see those voting blues as lessers or stupid. But blue keeps winning. So it spirals from awe to contempt, and then outright political or racial hate. And like I said earlier, they're really projecting and then really getting political, even though the subject of the matter is not really that political. It's just a simple, dumb Twitter mind game, you know, a thought experiment. It's not that serious, but they're treating it very seriously. Now, I want to bring up this quote. There is from the Black Knight after Joker's game theory with the fairies and the civilians and the prisoners, where you have to pick one. One has to choose the other to basically blow up to ensure the other survival. And after the quote comes after that fails, obviously, and Batman calls out Heath Ledger's Joker after saving him. It's an iconic scene, and I suggest you to watch it after this video, but it goes like this. What are you trying to prove? That deep down, everyone is as ugly as you? You're alone. They are essentially miserable. And then they try to spread that miserability onto others so they can see that everyone is as miserable as them, and they can feel confident within themselves. But they lose. They keep losing. And so when they lose, they act like children. And it's rather pathetic because the scenario itself doesn't really warrant this extreme reaction. But it's clear that they're just projecting themselves onto the buttons, and then they take it very personally. You can just go to the original tweet, and then you can just see them just being angry and seething. But that's how I understand the situation. Please leave your thoughts in the comments down below if you have anything to say. I'm very interested to see what you think of the matter. And yeah, that's about it. Thus end this vlog. I'll see you guys next time.